Hey friends, welcome to 2 Pixels Off. Really excited for today's episode. My name is Brad Hussey, here with my friend, Mike Janda. How are you doing, Mike?
Super good. I was cracking my Waterloo when we first got on. But Brad and I have been on for like 15 minutes already. No, we've been on for like 20 minutes already. Anyway, we were talking tech and stuff, and I cracked this, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to wait until we actually start. But there's a little hole in it, so it's been like crackling as the gas is trying to escape. So now I'm going to officially open the Waterloo. Waterloo should be a sponsor. Waterloo or Bubbly. Sponsor the 2 Pixels Off.
We got to reach out.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2 Pixels Off, a podcast for creative entrepreneurs.
We're going to see if we can get a hookup. Even if they just send me Bubbly. If we can get Bubbly on board and they just send us cases of Bubbly here in Canada is not so expensive. So if we could just send a little Bubbly my way, I'd be good. I'd be good with that.
It's just water. There is nothing special.
with air in
water.
Or with air. Some CO2 in it or something like that. Science water.
Science water.
Oh man, that's so great. Before we get too off track, let me get us back on track here. Thanks again for listening. Leave us a review on your favorite podcast app. As usual, any podcaster should say this so that we can get in the ears of more people, grow, become really popular, and then that's a good thing. That makes us feel good.
Ego. Yeah, that's what it is. Ego padding.
Exactly. And a special shout out to our friends at Wix Studio. They make this podcast possible. It allows Mike and I to meet each week, record a couple episodes, hang out, chat, and create some value for you, create some really good content that'll help you grow in your business as a creative entrepreneur. And speaking of growing in your business as a creative entrepreneur, today's episode is all about mistakes that are costing you not only in money, but also time, opportunity, maybe frustration and stress. Maybe it gives you identity crisis, throws you down the wormhole. I mean, mistakes, costly mistakes. And so I wanted to talk about that today. And so just to really jump in here, I think what we should do is let's just rapid fire list off some mistakes at the top of your head, or maybe you've got them planned and prepared kind of like I do. And then we can start digging into them. What do you think about that?
Well, okay, you want to rapid fire the mistakes before we discuss the mistakes, and then we go into more detail?
Kind of like you hook them. You hook the listener with this is what we're going to talk about.
Okay, we're going to hook them.
Yeah, let's hook them.
We're going to hook them.
This is a good,
Whoa, this is crazy. We actually should be doing this on every episode.
Hook them in.
We just launch into talking about bubbly water.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go.
Right.
I'm going to list them.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so
go ahead.
We're going to try, we'll alternate. Let's alternate and let's try to not elaborate.
Okay.
It's going to be hard for us.
It will be.
It's going to be hard, but we'll alternate without elaborating. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you going first?
I'll go first. Then
you're in charge of this.
I'm the boss.
Okay, you go first. You're in charge.
Yeah, let's go.
You're Pixel 1. You're Pixel 1.
It's true. It's very true. Pricing clarity.
Pricing clarity. Okay, I got to check one off my list, Holmes, because I had one relating to pricing. Oh, it was my number 2. My pricing one, I called it, you're guessing on your prices. That's my pricing thing. You're guessing on your pricings or pricing clarity. You don't know what you're doing for pricing. Okay. My number 1, or I guess this would be number 2, you are afraid to talk to your clients.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, next for me would be not having an email list.
That's pretty solid. No email list. Okay, I got to take notes now because we're going to discuss these.
That's true.
Okay, I'm going to give you one that is email related. Okay. It is you're emailing your proposals without presenting them to the client first. Huge mistake.
Okay. So no presentation on your proposals. Okay. Next one. No positioning / niche.
Okay. Niche, by the way. If you go back to our last episode. I think we made that clear. We made that clear. Merriam-Webster made that clear. All right. You are saying yes to bad clients. So this one be not vetting your clients in advance and having the confidence to say no when you should.
I'll give you another one.
Okay.
No relationship building or network building efforts. You're not relationship building and networking.
Oof. Okay. All right. I'm going to add to that. Well, that'll just cover my one that is you're afraid to sell. You're afraid to build relationships. You're afraid to talk about your business. You're afraid to tell somebody a problem in their business. You're afraid to sell. So that one we overlap on that one. Okay. What's your next one?
I think that was mine was the last one. You're up next. Unless you're added to it.
That was your last one? Dude, I have 17
Oh no, I got more. I got more
kidding.
for sure.
I don't have.
I just thought it was I went last and it's your turn.
Oh, so you want me to do one?
Yeah.
You want me to do another one? I'll do another one. Okay. You are doing work without a written and approved agreement.
Jumping the gun.
You're just verbally like, yeah, that sounds good. I'll do that. And there's no documentation around it.
Jumping the gun. Getting a little too excited. Okay. I got another one.
What do you got? Okay.
No SOPs. No standard operating procedures.
No SOPs. Nice. Okay. My next one, you're letting the client change the scope without you changing the price. Ooh. Oh, that extra round, okay, we'll do that. And then round 700, you're like, how am I ever going to make any money? And you hate your life. Okay. We weren't going to elaborate, but I can't stop myself.
So exciting.
What's your next one?
Crappy messaging. Like your messaging on your website, selling your brand, selling your services, selling your agency, whatever your messaging is, it's really crappy and unclear. Unclear messaging.
Okay. I'm just going to, I like that, but let's broaden that one to just be crappy marketing or crappy website or outdated website or no social media. I would just lump that into this whole big, you're not properly marketing
crappy marketing
yourself. Crappy marketing. All right. This is my last one. You got, how many more do you have?
I got one more after this one. So then we'll
like 20. You get? Okay, perfect. Okay. So my last one is, we talked about this in like episode number 1, but you're running your business without watching any data points. No data tracking. It's a big problem.
You're not speaking the language of business. Okay.
Yes. I think we made that abundantly clear.
You got to get fluent in that language. You got to practice. You got to Duolingo that language.
Duolingo business language.
Yeah, they should have one.
Kill it.
Yeah, there is.
There's an app in that.
Okay.
There's an app in that.
Now, this last one, I considered doing this one, but then maybe I wanted to change it. I don't know if we'd use it or not, but basically it's a using only one tool, like pigeonholing yourself because of brand. What's the word I'm looking for? When you are devoted to only one brand, brand loyalty. You got brand loyalty to only one tool, one tech, one way. And it's important to find the right tool for the job. And so I know I had that problem when I started out and I only did WordPress projects, even though it should have been built, this is a custom coded solution. This was at the time, Wix. Now we got Wix Studio, or this one was a different solution. This, know that there are good tools, available to you. And if you're pigeonholing yourself and you're not looking at some options, then you can get yourself into a bit of trouble.
Yeah. Okay. And that's a good one. I was going to go and elaborate, but I'm going to wait till we get back to it. All right, Brad. So we've got 13 different topics here. Let's do a 2-minute crash course of each one. No, 1.5 to 2 minutes. We each get like 45 seconds to say as much as we can about the topic. We're changing it up. This is the new format of 2 pixels off.
I love it. I'm going to literally give myself 45 seconds. I'm going to time myself.
Oh, you're going to time yourself?
Okay.
Oh, that's sick. I'm going to do that too. I have a timer right on my phone that I can set up.
Yeah.
There's a timer right on my phone. I don't know if your phone has that.
I was just going to razz you a bit. I was going to say, because last time you pulled out a calculator, I was like, are you going to pull out like a pocket stopwatch?
I know. I do have a stopwatch.
That's great. Good jokes.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Razzing is over. I got 45 seconds. All right, here we go. I have the printed list in front of me of all of our things. Did you?
Mine are not in order. They're all over the place, but it's printed.
Okay. All right. I'll just title it. I'll title each one and then you say everything you can in 45 seconds and then I'll do the same. You ready? This is number 1. Yeah, you're guessing on your pricing. 45 seconds, go.
Okay. All right. Pricing is a science. It's based on objective data. It's based on how much you cost, how much your business costs, and then all of that is your floor. So you need to make sure you account for that. You cost something and your business costs something. So if you're not charging enough money, then you're just not going to be profitable. And eventually you'll find out that you're in the hole and you can't stay in business. So find out what your floor is, what you personally cost, and what your business costs. And then what you get to do is decide what your profit margin is. So if you want your business to be profitable, you charge on top of that. After that, you can account for factors like value to the client and then bring that profit margin up and up and up. So know your numbers. It's objective. It's not based on feelings.
Ooh, that was good. How long did you take?
45 seconds on the dot.
Shut up. Did you not have an alarm at the end of your 45 seconds or you just set it as a stopwatch?
I had an alarm, but because my microphone, I have a certain expander gate turned on, you can't hear outside sounds.
You do? Get out of here. I got to get one of those. Okay, that's the next thing you're going to make me spend $300 on.
Yep.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Your turn.
I'm going to give you 45 seconds on the same topic. You're guessing on your prices. I love that you said you have to know your floor. You got to calculate your production costs before you can price anything. You also have to start taking into consideration what the client is willing to spend on it. What types of clients are you attracting to yourself? Because you can't do $10,000 logos if you're attracting $2,000 logo clients. Yep. So you have to know what your marketing, how your marketing and your brand position relates to your pricing. And then you also have to know what other people like you are charging. Because if every other person in your country or in your skill level is doing logos for $500 and then you say, but mine's going to be $1,200 or $5,000 or whatever, you may price yourself out of the market that you're actually working in. So you got to understand the current market pricing for your work. Yep. Dude, I was 49 seconds. Woo. Gosh, dang it.
A little bit over.
You're freaking suck at this game.
You're very slow.
I suck at this game.
If this were the Olympics, you would come second place to me.
Yeah, second place is, nobody knows second place, man. Nobody knows who second place is. Who got second place to Usain Bolt in all the last Olympics? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Arguably one of the fastest humans to ever run in all the history of the world, and nobody knows who that person is because Usain Bolt is so freaking good.
Yeah, that's true. There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway, you won round 1.
I did.
You gave more value in 45 seconds. Here you go. Ready for round 2?
Okay, round 2. You
want to go first again?
We're talking about, I put
You're afraid to talk to clients.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I like that one. Okay. Let me.
Yeah.
Got my timer. Okay. Are we ready?
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
All right. Yeah. Being afraid to talk to clients is about confidence. So if you don't have confidence in your own abilities and selling yourself, selling your own personality, being confident about what you have to offer, then you are inherently going to be afraid to talk to your clients. And then when you are afraid to talk to your clients, you're already on your back feet. Your client's going to pick up on that. And then they want someone to lead and to be in charge. So if you're not leading and you're not in charge, you're not steering the ship or piloting the aircraft, so to speak, then your client is going to take over because someone needs to take the lead. And if your client's taking the lead, then that project's going to go in all so many different ways. And you're going to be doing a disservice to your client and to your business. So don't be afraid to talk, build up some confidence and practice.
How'd you do?
Nailed it.
There's it.
What do you think? How did I do?
Right, you nailed it. I thought it was good. I mean, it was like, I would give you an 80 out of 100 on value in 45 seconds. Here we go. I'm going to try and get 82 quality. Here we go. 82 quality.
I'm ready.
Ready? Go. All right. What you're doing because you're afraid to talk to clients is you're spending some time. You're like, oh, I'll make some posts for Instagram, or, oh, you know what? I'll just send them an email, or you know what? I'll just text them, or you know what? I'll work on my website. All those things you're afraid, show that you're afraid to talk to your clients. You will get more out of your business if you pick up the phone, if you schedule that Zoom call, clean up your freaking desk a little, schedule the Zoom call, get on a client call face to face. You're going to get way more value out of that conversation than you will updating your freaking portfolio for the 100th time this month. How's that? 3, 2, 1, bam.
I would give you.
Is that, did the alarm go off?
Yeah.
Because I can't even hear it. I got a 70.
No, you know what? You gave me a different take on it. In this this segment that I just dubbed Two Pixel Takes.
Yeah.
Or 2 pixel hot takes.
Yeah. 2
takes. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, you gave a different flavor on the same topic. So for me, it was about, hey, confidence is important. You need to build up that confidence and kind of grow that muscle of talking to your client. But you gave a different take of, it's easy to hide away behind your computer and create Instagram posts or write an email or create a cute little automation in your email marketing software and think that you're making progress and moving the needle. But you could be sitting there automating and creating Canva graphics and scheduling an Instagram all day. And me calling 2 clients trumps that fully. I already won because one of those are going to go, oh, yeah. You know what? Let's get on a chat on Monday. We'll talk about it. I got some stuff coming up. The other one will go, hey, it's great to hear from you. I appreciate you reaching out. We got nothing right now, but we get usually pretty busy in the fall. Let's touch base then. I just made so much more momentum and movement than you did thinking about it and scheduling stuff that literally nobody will see, nobody will care about. So I like your take as well. So that's a good take on it.
You know what you just did? You just took an extra minute of your 45 seconds. Yeah, so you just got a minute. You got a minute and 45 seconds, which means that you get 15 seconds on the next one. And I get, it is a fun game.
I could do it.
It is a fun game.
I could do it.
I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast. Okay. And you know what? We're taking too long anyway. So watching the clock, let's try and go to like 30 seconds
in general,
each and see if we can cram
on every one of them 30 seconds each.
Yeah.
I love it.
And probably in every podcast we've ever done.
Yeah. I got 15 seconds on my next take.
We've taken too long.
Which is
okay. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
No, you get 30 seconds. This one's a big one. This is no email list. So give yourself 30 seconds.
Go. Okay, no email list. This one's easy for me. If you don't have an email list,
30 seconds,
they say the money's in the list. And if you don't have an email list of leads, of potential leads, of past clients, current clients, people who might be clients next year or 2 years from now, if you don't have that, you're not nurturing them, you're not staying top of mind, sending them value, sending an evergreen automated email newsletter sequence, keeping them up to date with your offers, your services, and the value that you can offer them, then you're missing out. If you don't have that list, you are just kind of guessing all the time. Boop. Okay.
It was good. Okay. Go. I'm going to go 30 seconds. I didn't do this very well at my agency. I did not collect email lists. I did not use a CRM for like 8 years into my agency run. Get a CRM software, pick one, any one, doesn't really matter. We used Pipedrive. It's cheap. And then every time you have a contact with somebody, throw their email in that and start building that list. It does not have to be some lead magnet that you're tracking and you're sending a newsletter and all that stuff. Collect the emails so that you can do something with it at some point in the future of your business.
I'm going to give you a 5-second follow-up on that.
30 seconds. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. This is like court. This is like a congressional hearing.
Yeah, where I get to
Okay,
have
Senator, you have 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
You have 5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Your Honor. Okay. If you're using Wix Studio, then the built-in CMS tools and CRM tools, you can have all that automated. Your email list, your CRM, your CMS, it's all built in. So if you're using Wix Studio for your website, for your agency, then that's built in. You don't need to buy extra tools.
It's not too shabby. Nice little shout out to the good people at Wix Studio and the awesome platform that they've built. Yeah, I like it. I like it. All right, next one. You're emailing your proposals without presenting them first. Oof.
Okay. Let me think.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm going to set the timer on you this time, man. So you got 30 seconds. Ready?
Yep.
Here's the 30 seconds. Here we go.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
Wait.
No.
No. It's a minute and 30 seconds. Stop this.
Oh my
nonsense.
goodness. Give me ample, generous time.
No, you do not get a minute and 30 seconds.
All right.
All right. Here we go. You're on 30 seconds.
Okay, here we go. If you email your proposals, which is really comfortable and easy and comes back to confidence, meaning like you're just kind of sending it out there and hoping for the best, then you're missing so many opportunities to close the deal, to sell, and to objection handle. So when you're presenting, you're in person, your presence is valuable, and you can answer questions, you can be dynamic, you can pivot your presentation, and you could sell them and close deals much more efficiently.
I just wanted my alarm to go off, so I waited that extra second.
Nice.
Right there.
It's a good
You
alarm.
hear that? That's a sick alarm. That alarm is called chirp. In case you didn't notice.
It slaps.
Chirp. Okay.
As the young kids
Here's
say.
my 30 seconds on you're emailing your proposals without presenting them first.
Go.
People are buying you. There are a billion other designers that can do what you do, a billion other marketers, a billion other SEO people. Okay, not a billion, but millions. They're not buying the services that you offer nearly as much as they're buying the confidence in you and that personal connection with you and that trust in you. And if you don't get on a call with them and present that proposal, then you're just getting compared to other people who don't have a proposal or don't have a relationship with them. Win in relationship.
Hey,
That was pretty good.
that was pretty good.
Okay. It's not bad.
That was not bad. I like that. 2 good takes on
Not
that.
bad.
Kind of changes it up. It's
Okay.
really important to present in person. Okay.
Here we go.
What do we got?
Ready? No positioning, no niche.
No
Just
positioning.
so we
no
know what it's called.
niche. Got it.
No niche. Ready?
Niche.
Here we go.
Got it.
You're on.
All right. If you are talking to everybody, you are talking to nobody. Imagine you're standing in a very busy marketplace with lots of people. There's 1,000 people there, and you're there in the middle, and you're just yelling out at the top of your lungs, "Hey, everyone, I've got something to sell. Does anyone want to buy something from me?" No one's going to listen. They're going to think you're weird and crazy because you're talking to nobody. The moment you set up a booth and you say, "Hey, I offer design and branding to chiropractors," the design and the chiropractors are going to come to your booth.
Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Right.
Here we go. My 30 seconds on niching. Ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay. 30 seconds on niching. You don't have to completely change your whole business. Start with a couple of marketing campaigns. If you think you want to target chiropractors, then create a landing page for chiropractors, create an offer for chiropractors, show them what you can do for their specific type of business, but do it in a marketing campaign, not a wholesale change to your whole entire business. That's the way to dip your toe into niching. That wasn't bad. That was 28 seconds. I'm going to give myself an 85 on that one. 85.
That's
like a solid B, man. That's like my entire high school. My entire high school was C plus B minus Mike. And now I'm like so much better because I'm a solid B.
Yeah. Isn't 80 something a B? Or is that an A?
Yeah, it's a solid B. No. An A is 90 to 100.
What's an A plus?
I don't know, like 100. But some teachers don't give an A plus, or they would have given me all A pluses. Just kidding. I never did homework. Man. I I didn't in my high school years.
Well,
anyway,
you still made it. So.
And I almost flunked out of college my freshman year. And then I turned my whole life around and got like straight A's the rest of college because I got scared. It got scared straight.
There you go.
Didn't want to be a deadbeat my whole life. There you go. Okay.
And here you are.
All right. Next,
where are we?
We got you're saying yes to bad clients. You're not vetting your clients properly. Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Okay. When you say yes to everyone, you're going to let a lot of people in who want to take advantage of you, who don't have clarity on their projects, who are just not going to be a good fit for you. You know, it doesn't mean they're a bad person. It just means that you're not going to work well together. And the more you take on everyone, the more diluted your efforts and value is going to be. If you can just pick your type of client that you want to work with, then you can get better and better adding value to those types rather than being pulled down by the people who don't really value what you have to offer.
It's pretty solid.
Pretty solid. I'd say 78.
I'm going to give you my 78. That's my score to beat.
Okay.
We're just scoring ourselves.
We are.
That's this game too. We score ourselves. We time each other, and that's the game. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
On you're saying yes to bad clients. Okay, I'm going to do this one pretty short. I have never regretted saying no to a potential client. I've never regretted it. Every client that I've ever worked with or that I've ever chosen to not work with and said, you know what, that's not a good fit for us. I never regretted it, but I have regretted saying yes to clients when I got the heebie-jeebies, but I was like, oh, I need the money anyway. Oh, I got payroll coming up. And I said yes anyway, and I have regretted those things. Those are my big regrets. It's not regretting saying no, and it'll be the same for you. Dude, I'm scoring myself an 82 on that. 82.
That was good.
It's not
a good
bad.
score.
82.
It's a good score.
It was 4 points better. 4 points better than yours. All right, here we go.
Okay, what's next?
You're afraid to sell or build relationships. This kind of echoes back into something we were talking about, afraid to talk to clients.
Yes.
But you're afraid to sell. But it's a little different. You're afraid to sell a little different than just afraid to talk to clients.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Selling is not just about literally selling your offers or your services, or it's literally about selling yourself. Convincing people that they should work with you and build a relationship with you. So selling to me is also networking. So it's like a soft sell. If you're going to conferences, meetups, BNI groups, conventions, whatever it is, online, offline, connect with people, build relationships, and those relationships will create opportunities and inroads for projects down the road.
It's pretty solid. Okay, here we go. I'm ready.
Okay.
30 seconds. I'm gonna score you. I'm gonna score you an 82 on that one.
Okay, I'll take it.
I don't know what this even means. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You're afraid to sell. Start looking at other people's businesses, recognize a problem that they have in their business, and then position yourself to solve that problem. Selling is serving. If you take that mindset where you're like, you know what, I could really help your business with this thing, and you can really genuinely add value, then you shouldn't be afraid to tell a potential client about that. You're doing them a disservice by not telling them how you can help them.
I like it. Selling is serving. You're doing a disservice by not giving them the solution. If somebody is hurt in some way and you can help them, you refraining from helping them is not a good thing. And so, you know, it's not a perfect metaphor because if someone was helping, you'd help them for free. But also if you're running a commerce operation, it's a business, that's different. You say, hey, my marketing is bad and I see that you can help me with that. And I'm struggling with that. And you go, yeah, I can help you. And here's what I need in order to help you with that. You know, it's an act of service, and it provides both parties to have the dignity of helping one another. You need money. I need marketing. Let's do a little tradesies.
Good. One of my favorite things about this episode is how Brad has 30 seconds at the start, and then he takes another 30 seconds after I go.
I sneak in
Brad's
another.
Like he's cheating and getting a minute per topic. We could do an episode on almost all of these as individual topics. All right. You ready for the next one?
Okay.
The next one is
jumping the gun.
You're working without a written and approved agreement.
Okay.
why don't I go first on this one? Then you have to like come from behind.
Okay.
You got to come from behind.
Yeah, because then all my good ideas, you don't have to steal them. I get it. Cool.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to like dig deep in the well to try and find some new take on it.
Okay.
Because you already said everything valuable. Okay, here we go.
You're going first.
You're working without a written and approved agreement. Sometimes you do this because you trust the client. Oh, I've worked with them before. Oh, it's my cousin, or oh, it's my friend. And you trust that they're going to be a good client for you because of that. So you do it without a written and approved agreement. You need at least an email that says, here's what I'm going to do and here's what I'm going to charge. It does not have to be some big formal contract PDF for those type of people, but it does have to be some kind of documentation that you both agree on.
Good. That's an 80.
83.
Okay.
83.
Yep. There you go.
You can't beat it.
I can't beat it.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
You got nothing.
Let's beat it
on this one.
I'll beat it.
Okay. You're working without a written and approved agreement. Ready? Go.
You teach other people how to treat you. And if you are just jumping the gun, working without an agreement, you're showing your client that you don't really care or respect your own rules, authority, and guidelines within your business. And if you are doing that, they're going to copy you and also not respect the order that you create within your business. And they'll mistreat you. Your fault.
All right, I'm not going to lie. That was like a 96.
It's pretty hot take, wasn't it?
It was freaking smashing. It was smashing. Like, before this episode started, I thought there's no way that a Canadian is going to be able to do well in this competition. And then you come out of here, you come out with that kind of stuff. And I'm like blown away. I have more respect for your entire country than I did before.
That's how served my countrymen well in this moment.
You did. You did so good.
Humbly accept.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. Next one. No SOPs. Okay. No SOPs. I'm going first again because this is you went first on the first half. Okay, here we go. No SOPs. Ready? Did you time me, or am I just doing it willy-nilly? Okay. No SOPs.
Your goal.
You will not be able to scale your business if you do not start creating SOPs. You have to create documentation of how you do every single type of project. Then you can hire people to do some of the tasks on that SOP. It's going to free you up to scale. It's going to unclog your brain so that you can use your creative brain to execute on the work rather than figure out how to do the work itself, what the steps are to doing it.
You know what? That's an 86.
The idea was there. My delivery was lacking. If I could do it over again, I would probably get a 90.
You get in the 90s.
Yeah. Okay. You ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
No SOPs. Go. 30 seconds.
Okay. It's really easy to not use SOPs. It's like counterintuitive to document what you're doing. It feels really inefficient. And it at first pass, it really is inefficient. But if you can get over that hump of being inefficient and documenting your instructions, then you've broken through into a completely new level of efficiency. Whether you're hiring somebody or doing the same repetitive task over and over again, you have instructions you can follow. It's the reason why pilots have a checklist. They don't just guess each time, even though they know it. They go the checklist so they can stay on track and keep safe.
Okay, it was pretty good until you went over. And so therefore you got an 85. You got an 85. Yep. You lost that round. I was starting out at the beginning thinking I was going to be proud of Canada again, but I'm not. Canada is just showing its true colors right now. You didn't know how much you were representing the entire country. That's what's happening.
True. I came in.
That's what's happening.
Should have wore some more Canada gear.
You should have. All right, ready? Next one.
Okay.
We got you're letting clients change the scope without changing the price. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go first on this one too because that's the way it goes. Ready? Oh, and you time me. Ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, ready, go.
You're letting the client change the scope without changing the price. This is training your client to expect whatever they want. The way that you can control this is that in your proposal or your contract for the project, you document every single deliverable and you document every single round of delivery. So you tell the client, round 1, I'm going to give you this. You're going to give me feedback. Round 2, I'm going to give you this. You're going to give me feedback. And you do that for everything that you're going to do in the exact project. And then when the client goes out of scope, you tell them, sorry, that round is out of scope or that deliverable is out of scope. Well, I was doing good until I went over.
See, the delivery, the content, the subject matter was a 90, but you get docked 5 points for
5. That's
overtime.
brutal. That's brutal.
Yeah, you get.
I'm an
smashed.
embarrassment. I'm an embarrassment to the United States of America right now.
Yeah, you let your country down on that one. Knocked you down on the totem pole for sure.
I don't even think I don't have an American flag in here, but I do have my Captain America shield up there. Just a shadow. You know what I was just thinking too, Brad? There's no Captain Canada. There's no Captain Canada carrying around a Canadian shield like that. Just saying.
Do you want to know a fun fact though?
Yeah.
You know Wolverine?
Yeah, he's Canadian.
He's Canadian.
Yeah. Yeah, but he died.
He
died.
But
they brought him back to life. Then they brought him back to life. It's
technically they did the same with Captain America though. He was like a small, scrawny guy, and they used him as an experiment and kind of gave him a new life. So
I know, I love it though. That's America 101.
Mere mortal.
That's America 101. We came here in this country, scrawny, the underdog of the world, and then became a global superpower. Yeah. It's a metaphor.
It's true.
It's a metaphor.
Wolverine, it's like Wolverine, but Wolverine kind of never dies in a sense. He's kind of got that regenerative power.
I know. It's really awesome. Wolverine's such a sick, he's such a sick superhero. Okay.
I know.
While we're on this topic, only for 1 minute, but this episode is going to come out probably a month or so after this happened, but freaking Robert Downey Jr. cannot be Dr. Doom. That's all I'm saying. Is like, you can't be Iron Man and then come back as Dr. Doom. It really pisses me off. I'm not going to lie. I love Robert Downey Jr., but you're not allowed to be both.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be both.
Is he going to be both in the same movie? Like, are we going to see Iron Man?
No.
It's going to be separate.
He's not Iron Man anymore. Iron Man's done. And now he's just going to be freaking Dr. Doom. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to be one of the biggest bad guys after you were already one of the biggest good guys. It's not allowed.
Yeah.
It's not allowed.
No, I agree. I was confused by that too. It just seems a little, I don't know, give somebody else a cool opportunity to be classic, you know?
Yeah. That being said, he'll do an awesome job. Contract. He'll do an awesome job and it'll be great.
Everyone's going to be confused though. They're like, isn't this so Tony Stark is Dr. Doom? You're like, well, no, he's not. But same actor anyway. Yeah, Tony Stark is Dr. Doom. It's just like confuses the whole thing.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Crappy messaging, crappy marketing, crappy website.
Okay. Did I skip out on scope creep on the scope change without?
Did you not do it?
Duck out on that one? I didn't.
No, I think you did one. You didn't do that? No, I was just jumping.
Did it?
I went on a Dr. Doom tangent. I don't know. I think you did.
Yeah, you did.
I think you did.
Let's say I did. The audience can tell us.
Anything to say? It was so valuable that we both remember it. It was like 30 seconds ago. It was 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I know. It was so long. My mind, I don't remember it.
No.
You know what? You're kind of the expert on like scope creep and scope change, like in the agency. Like you really got to be careful about that. I guess the one thing I will say, if I want to throw my take on this in a really short amount of time,
throw your beret into the ring on this, right? Isn't that what you guys wear up there in Canada? You guys would wear berets. What do you wear?
I guess it depends on the context. Trucker hats, cowboy hats, depending on where you are.
You got like those big furry hats with the earmuffs attached to them and stuff. You got that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like those big beaver hats.
Yeah,
I got one of those.
Beaver hat, that's what it is.
Like a pelt on your head. Yeah, for sure.
You gotta stay
warm.
One of those. You gotta stay warm up there.
You do.
In the tundra. Yeah.
In the tundra.
We're on way tangents. We're on way tangents.
We're going way on tangents.
Dial it back.
We're going off track.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You got to ask, like, you can't give things away for free. Like if you go to a grocery store or a restaurant and you get another item on the, hey, the steak was really good. Do you think I could just throw a potato in there as well? And then the waitress comes over and gives you a potato and you're like, the potato is really good, but what would go super good with the potato is, if we had like an extra martini, because I just kind of feel like martini vibes today, and you get a martini and then you get the bill and you see that all those things are on your bill and you go, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting for you to give me those things because that's not on my official order. Mm-hmm. You're like, look, you ordered the things, you buy the things. Mm-hmm. That's expected. So it's the same in your business. If you're trying to just give them items for free, then they're just going to keep coming back because you keep giving them free stuff without charging them. So charge for it. And then if they ask about it, they go, oh, no, that's standard business procedure. You order new things. It costs you more. Just, I don't know. That's my take on it, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, this is the only industry where clients actually sometimes expect that you're just going to throw in crap for free. We don't expect it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Go to everywhere from flying. You pay more to pick your seat, and certain seats cost more than other seats. I mean, we see it everywhere we go. Auto repair, buying a car, going out to dinner, down the list.
All of it. Charge more for the extra stuff.
Yep. Charge more for the extra stuff. That's good. Summary. Okay, here we go. Crappy messaging, crappy marketing, crappy website. Okay. You ready?
Am I going first?
I'm going first.
You're going first. Okay.
No, I'm going first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go.
Create a positioning statement. That positioning statement says, I do this for this type of client to produce this type of result. That is the overarching understanding marketing statement that you need to have for your business. And then you got to create marketing materials around that statement that support that statement, that prove that that statement is true. That's how you're going to create effective marketing. Too many designers have a portfolio site that's just like their name on top with a bunch of pictures, and there's no statement that says what the heck they even do and who they do it for.
Yeah.
It was better execution.
Yep. 87.
But
over time though.
I could have done good if I'd had a minute and a half.
Yeah, you could have dug into it. Yep.
Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Ready.
I'm ready.
Timer's on. Go.
If you don't know how to explain what you're doing and to show what you're doing, say who you're for, what you solve, who it's for. If you don't know how to explain that, then other people really aren't going to be able to explain that. So if you have potential clients or potential referral sources and you don't even know how to explain what you do, then they're going to do a really bad job of explaining it. So if your marketing and your messaging and your positioning is all really unclear and muddy, then fat chance anyone being able to ever pitch you well.
Okay, that was solid content. You should have done it in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
You had it at 20 seconds. The extra 10 seconds was just like unnecessary fluff. That's what that was. So,
improve on the fluff.
But it was solid. I'm going to give you an 89 because the content was so good, but I'm docking you the 5 that you docked me before. It would have been a solid 94 on that one.
Okay. I'll take it.
Here we go.
Where are we at?
All right. You are running your business without tracking data. Right. I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. And go.
This was one of my biggest pet peeves of all. People are out there, you're working on projects, you don't know your profitability, you don't know how many projects you need to win this year, you don't know your average cost per project, you don't know what your win rate is, you have no idea what your sales effort number is for you to be able to generate the amount of revenue that you need to generate in your business. You're just operating willy-nilly without tracking any data. Half of you don't even know what the amount of money in your freaking bank account right now. You got to know that stuff every single day.
That's a 92.
That was pretty good. Yeah, 92.
Yeah, that was kind
solid. I'll take a 92.
That was like your swoosh of the day.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm feeling good going into the lightning round. Yeah. The final coming up here. Okay, you ready? Yeah. You are on 30 seconds running business without tracking data. Go.
What doesn't get tracked doesn't get measured and improved. I think that's how the saying goes. And so if you're not tracking the numbers, did I just kill it?
No, I'm just saying stop, man. You're right there. That was so good. End it. We don't need 20 more seconds. It's so good. Say it again. Say it again for the kids in the back.
What doesn't get tracked doesn't get measured nor improved.
Oh, that might be the best one of the day. 99. You only got docked 1 point because you should have known by your own intuition to stop instead of me cutting you off. That's you should have known. You slayed. Woo. You slayed.
Thank you, sir.
You slayed it. All right. Here we go. The final round. You are pigeonholed with one tool because you have this addiction or brand loyalty to one tool. Okay, Brad, because you are the winner so far, do you want to go first or do you want to pass and let me go first and see how the game ends? You get to choose. This is how the game works.
I am going to let you go first.
Oh, it's good. So you know what you have to do to win. Okay. Are you timing me or what? I
am. Here we go. And go.
I blew it at my agency the day that Steve Jobs announced that Flash would not be supported on the iPhone, and he killed Flash in one day. Flash websites and Flash online games was probably 50% of my agency revenue. What did I do? We just kept going thinking, oh, well, somebody will do some Flash stuff. Meanwhile, everybody's pivoting to apps, and I didn't pivot. I blew it. Don't blow it like me.
Oh. It
wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. See, I brought in stories.
You brought
man.
a story I brought in
historical.
And you gave us a little takeaway, wisdom, like a nugget of wisdom.
Yeah. From 96.
Yeah, that was a night.
I'm giving myself
the crowd's going wild. 96. There's a lot of pressure. It's right down to the wire.
People they're in their car or on the train right now. They're applauding and they're saying, USA. USA. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, it's right wild. Now. It's down to the last seconds. Playoffs are going. Whatever. And then you got.
It's hockey. It's hockey, and Canada is a superpower in hockey, but the USA is winning right now. Depending on this last statement, this is the last Hail Mary shot from Brad and the whole Canadian team to see if you can score. You ready?
Whew. Okay.
Pigeonholed, brand loyalty. Here we go. Go.
Diversify your portfolio investments. It protects you from downfalls of the markets or bad bets. So when you diversify your tech and your offerings, it protects your business from downfalls in the markets, things like Flash being pulled out from underneath you. Hedge your bets, diversify your offerings. Don't rely on just one tool or tech stack.
I was just going to let that buzz. Okay. Here's my honest opinion. You freaking slayed it on that one too. You won the entire game.
Crowd goes wild.
You won the entire game.
Boom.
You scored 3 goals in overtime. There's no way that I can come back. You slayed. I will accept. The takeaway for me, is that Brad should talk a lot less. Because in 30 seconds, you were given these freaking epic responses just in 30 seconds. This is how I give backhanded compliments.
I like it.
The backhanded compliments.
I've heard it said, if you can't explain your idea in a minute or less, then you don't understand it well enough. And so that's a good practice.
Yeah, that's really good.
All
right.
Fun.
Well, that was so
genuinely
fun.
nervous.
That was
my
fun.
heart. If I had an Apple Watch on, you'd see that I'm like in the red zone or the burn zone, whatever they call it. I'm burning calories right now.
170 beats per minute, whatever it is, you're going. Yeah, you're going. Sure. But hey, you won. The adrenaline's rushing, and you lived up to expectations. Actually, beat expectations, because expectations of Canada in this situation is very, very low. Very, very
Taking
low.
a page out of that book.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice.
That was fun.
All right. Hey, let me apologize first to the entire country of Canada. I love Canadian people. I don't know why I started getting on a Canada bash. It's just was too easy.
It's so good. It's friendly competition. So, it's friendly competition.
It was.
We like razzing each other. Yeah. It shows a healthy relationship, I think. That was fun.
That was super fun.
We should really take a page out of that sort of brevity and snappiness and just say that was a good format for this episode, and we should rap.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Rap like beatbox, like I'll beatbox and you'll rap while I'm
I was thinking rap like Christmas paper, but to each their own.
Yeah. I was thinking like Run DMC, man.
Walk this way, talk this way.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk this way and talk us out of the episode before we get too far. Thanks for listening. That was a lot of fun. If you liked that format, we just came up with that on the spot. Let us know in the review. Send us a comment. If you like that, maybe we'll do more of that style. It's kind of fun. And special thanks to our friends at Wix Studio. I mentioned in my last sort of swish, I think it was, if you're pigeonholing yourself into one tool, maybe you prefer one tool and you have brand loyalty, open yourself up, create some diversity in your offerings, embrace Wix Studio, add it to your tech stack. It's only going to help you so that you can get more leads and deliver more value to your clients, because maybe it's the right fit for the job that's coming up. So thanks for listening.
Wait, I'm going to throw in a little thing. For example, Wix Studio has now a Figma plugin so that you can design in Figma and export to Wix Studio. You can still use two tools to do the work. So you have double the safety by being diversified like that.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm giving myself a 98. Did I just win? Did I just win the entire competition?
They looked at the scoreboard in the replay and they saw that there was a slight, that we needed the 5-second kind of double overtime, and you might have come back.
It was a good one.